Previously, we discussed how our nature has been built up by external causes, such as the natural world, and our social environment. This creates a necessity within us, to think and act in a fixed and definite manner. How can we free ourselves from being controlled by external influences?
As a professor who is an idealist, the freedom that I value is having freedom from external influences. What distinguishes us as an individual with values is our character. Most important is the world of ideas that fill our character. By developing character, we can free ourselves from being controlled by every outside influence that we come into contact with. By having character, we are not determined from the outside, but instead, are determined from within.
In what way are we determined by our character? Can you describe it, so we can become conscious of this process within ourselves?
A human will depends on two factors, motives and character. The motive is the momentary idea of what to do. It is the goal we want to accomplish. Our character is the more permanent factor, the individual makeup of the person. An act of will is not merely the outcome of an idea, but also an expression of a person's character. An idea, given to me by somebody else, becomes a motive only if it arouses within my character the desire to act. The idea has no influence on me, unless my character supplies the desire to carry out the action. In this way my character accepts, or rejects, outside ideas. Through my character, I am free and independent of being determined by external influences.
While your character may accept or reject external influences, your character was created by the social and cultural values given to you by your external environment. Even though you are being determined from within, your character was created by external causes. So where is the freedom?
We are free, in that we can choose our environment. We may not be able to choose our family, but we can build our character with education, by surrounding ourselves with the right books, friends and teachers. It is the world of ideas that fills out our character. What you know will influence what you do. A human will is nothing without an idea.
Your freedom from external influences of you, based on establishing a discerning character, has another problem. To build character you may place yourself in a group that has a program to improve you. Many people place themselves in a character-building environment by joining an organization. The problem is that if a group of people are placed in the same controlled environment to build character, they will all develop the same character. When the group members are put in a similar situation, they will all think and act in the same way. Encountering a life situation, their action is fairly predictable, and determined by the outer circumstances.
Let's say you have formed a quality character with great effort on your part. I challenge your view of freedom, because we turn ideas into motives according to the desire of our established character. This desire compels us to think and act in a fixed way. This is how the illusion of freedom works. The freedom that everybody claims to possess is nothing but this: we are conscious of our desires, but ignorant of the complexity of causes that determine those desires.
Someone presents us with an idea. Our established character immediately responds to the idea by liking it or not liking it. A person now might adopt the idea because it feels right, without any clear knowledge of the idea, or its consequences. Wouldn't it be better to consciously examine the motive, and make it your own, before acting upon it?
Building character is a stage of human development. But one's character can conform behavior into a norm that cannot possibly be right for every unique life situation. At the highest level, each different situation would call for a unique solution. If we are to be truly free, what we do in every moment must be a new creation.
That is a high standard. What we are sure of is that an action resulting from a desire, originating in our subconscious, cannot be free. A free action would be the result of a conscious motive. The problem is that without the desire supplied by our character, the idea alone is usually not strong enough to drive the will. For example, a knower has many good ideas of what needs to be done, but may not have enough desire to carry them out. A naive doer gets things done by having the desire to act, but his action may lack vision and purpose. The ones who matter the most are knowing doers, the ones whose ideas are powerful enough to drive their action. Is there a kind of thinking that is free from the desires of our nature, and provides ideas that are powerful enough to drive action? In mathematics, we practice a pure thinking that is independent of our physical and psychological makeup. This conscious pure thinking could possibly free us from being controlled by our established nature.
In the next discussion, we will examine what it means to act out of knowledge.